Hey guys, it's Sam. Welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be the introduction to my Declutter series that I filmed, I don't even remember when, a couple weeks ago, that day that I was doing Christmas baking and I said I was doing decluttering. So I have got like an hour and 45 minutes of footage just because that's how long my declutter took, and that's obviously way too long to put up all in one video. So I think I'm going to split the video into three. So I'm going to sort of, the way that I ended up decluttering, if you guys can see my 9 drawer behind me, I sort of did it by drawer. So I did the first drawer, then the second drawer. Like, I didn't necessarily do it by like product type, if that makes sense to you. It kind of did happen that way, but like, it wasn't like some videos where that you see and they just go, okay, we're just going to do concealers now, because I honestly don't have that many concealers. We're just going to do foundations now, because same thing. I don't have very many of them. So like the concealers kind of got done with the primers because they're all in a drawer together, and the foundations got done with the bronzers and the like setting powders because they're all in a drawer together. So I did it by drawer. So I think the way that I'm going to end up splitting it up is 3 drawers at a time, I think is a good amount. The videos will end up being like between a half an hour and 45 minutes. So hopefully that's not too long for you guys. So this first video is going to be, I guess I won't say this first video because I think I'm just going to use this intro over and over and over again. So if you've seen this before, there's a reason. So the first video is going to be the top 3 drawers. So you're looking at primers and coveralls. Whoosh. Primers and concealers, because they do cover all, I suppose. Primers and concealers and moisturizers and lots of samples of different things that came out of that top drawer. Then you get into my 2 lip drawers. So the top one is lipsticks and lip glosses. The next one down is liquid lipsticks and lip pencils. So that's going to be the first video, and then the next 3 drawers will be the second video. So that is, you know, my single eyeshadows, and then that's all one drawer. The next drawer down is primers, like eye primers and mascaras and eyeliners and pigments. So that's kind of all going to be together. And then the third drawer that's going to be in that section is going to be my blush drawer. And then in the final video, I will do my highlighting drawer, my face drawer, so that's like my setting powders and what's that other stuff, foundation and bronzers. Then the last drawer is my palette. So that's how the declutter series is going to end up. I hope the videos aren't too long for anybody. And yeah, if you guys have any questions about anything I got rid of or any comments, anything like that, definitely let me know. Yeah, so I will get into the decluttering part of the video.
I wish I had done a before shot of what my drawer looked like before this, but this is everything in my top drawer, which is like my kind of random drawer. It's got like concealers, masks, moisturizers, primers, that kind of stuff. So that's all over the floor right now. So some drawers I think are going to get like full decluttered. Like I can sense that I'm going to be pretty cutthroat with this drawer. And then drawers like my lipstick drawer and stuff, I'm not going to be as cutthroat with. So we're going to have to do this in stages, but this drawer might be a big declutter. So I've got sort of 3 bags that we're going to go through. So the Bath & Body Works bag is going to be my giveaway to like friends and family. I've got these baskets here, which I'm going to use to sort of put products that are almost done or that I kind of want to give one final shot to before I get rid of it, so I know to use them. And then I have a MAC bag that's already full of a bunch of stuff for back to MAC. And then the garbage is next to me as well if I just want to throw anything out. So first thing on top is this Juice Beauty Green Apple Peel Full Strength Mask. The texture and the scent of this really throws me off, so I'm just going to get rid of that because I don't really like it. This primer, I hate. It smells like Play-Doh. The consistency sucks. It's just, like, I'm going to put it in that bag to give away, but honestly, I don't even know if anybody's going to want to try it, but maybe somebody can get it to work better than I can, so that's going to go away. I've got these like Glam Glow samples in these little packets, and I also have like at least one of these bigger ones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the packets away, keep the bigger one until I buy some like for real. So that's going to stay. I guess I should start a stay pile. I'll start that pile like over here. Next thing, this is, what is this? Province and Apothecary Protecting and Restoring Face Balm. I honestly forgot I had this, so I'm just going to give that away because I never use it, obviously. These sample cards, again, I never use them. They're just taking up space. I'm going to give those away to somebody because they shouldn't get totally thrown out. What's next? I have this triple threat detox mask. I think this is one I'm going to say, like, I'll put it in my use it drawer because I can't remember if I like it or not. And if I don't like it, it's going to get given away. Oh, it bounced just straight out of the basket. This Dr. Brandt Pores No More Refiner Primer is actually really, really good. It kind of came as like a sample. So I'm going to put that back into my primer thing here. My Urban Decay Self-Adjusting Primer, not going anywhere. My Marc Jacobs, what's this called? Invisible Undercover Primer, that's staying. My Smashbox Photo Finish Hydrating Primer, not going anywhere. My Too Faced Cover Hangover RX Primer, staying. What is this? Keep Young and Beautiful Instant Firming Beauty Shot. I don't remember what this is, so I think I'm just going to give it away. I have tons of moisturizers, another sample packet giveaway. I am going to keep this little sample packet. This is Liquid Blender Cleanser. I really like this. And in keeping that, I'm also going to pull away like all of my tools that are in here. So like my color switch, obviously I'm not getting rid of that. I have an Urban Decay Grindhouse Sharpener. My MAC sharpener is sitting right here. And I can see that I've got another Glam Glow mask that I'm going to keep. What else? All of my eyebrow products are not going anywhere. I don't have very many of them, and I do use them all, so those are staying. I have a backup of an eyebrow product just in case I run out. I should actually be turning this way so you guys can see totally what I'm doing. We still got a kind of a ways to go. My MAC Lip Prep and Prime staying. This little sample of strobe cream is going to go because I do have full sizes. I'm definitely keeping my Biotherm, Plankton, whatever. This is an eyebrow like thing. It's an enhancement thing, but it doesn't really do anything, I've noticed. And I'm really, really getting annoyed with my camera because it's not focusing where I want it to. There we go. This is what this is, and it vibrates really weird, but I never use it, so I'm going to just pass that along. What else do I have? My Natasha Denona Face Glow Primer is staying. This Caudalie mask, it's a moisturizing mask, that is staying. I have this Biore, like, heat mask, so you heat it in 1 minute, it works. Gonna use that up. Actually, I'll put that in there to make sure I use it. I want to keep using this Dead Sea mask. That is great. My 2 Hourglass primer. So I have the Mineral Veil primer and then also a primer serum. Those are both staying. Now, the Larizzi sponge. I just talked about this when I reviewed my top box. I will keep this because I want to try it to put on moisturizers and stuff. But I'm going to put it there so that I remember to use it because otherwise I'll forget. 5-in-1 Bouncy mask staying. This is my Elizabeth Arden Peel mask that I love staying. What is this? Oh, this stuff's really good too. This is this Triple Oxygen Energizing Vitamin C Day Cream staying. Okay, so there's been progress made. These 2 blenders are just going to get thrown over here. They're staying. I'm keeping these eyelashes because they either are those special edition ones that I got in collections that I haven't used yet, or these ones are still fine. I did just get rid of 2 pairs. This is a backup of my Shape Tape concealer I bought when they had it on sale, so that's staying. My Bare Minerals Well Rested is staying. I'm going to commit to using this up. It's pretty much empty anyway, so I'm going to put that in there just so that that comes out of my drawer. I'll probably repurchase it eventually. Same thing with this MAC Prep and Prime for the skin. This is just like a face primer. I'm going to commit to using that up. This Pixi by Petra Flawless Beauty Primer, I want to give a little bit more love to. I never use it, so I'm going to put that in that basket as well. See if I keep liking that. This is another Dr. Brandt product. This is, what are you? Pore Perfecting Exfoliator. I don't think I've used that. I'm going to put that in there. This concealer, I absolutely hate. It's like a whipped texture. It's so hard to blend in. It looks super cakey, so that's going to go away. This Prep and Prime highlight I've just had for a really long time, and I just think it's time to go, as is this like dual thing in the peach and yellow color corrector. This is time to go too. It's looking a little bit gnarly. These 2 Quick Sticks Perfecting Sticks I used to use to kind of contour and highlight. I'm going to try and use them up because they're almost both done. and then I'm going to give them away. I think I'm going to do the same with this. I don't really use tons of stick concealers, but I don't have much of this left either, so I think I want to try and use this up as well. And then I can back to MAC it and not repurchase it, because even though it was my favorite at one point, I haven't used it in a very long time. This Makeup Forever primer, I cannot stand. I tried it. I hate the nozzle. Like, I'll show you what I mean. It's got a weird, like, you know what I mean? But, like, it's supposed to be like a dupe or like a similar thing to like the Benefit Professional, which I actually have here, which I do really like. So that's staying. But it's so cakey and I'm just not a big fan of it. So that is going to go away. I can't get the lid back on though. I'll put that there for now until I can get the lid on. These I'm going to give away. I said I was going to try them. I never tried them. I have no interest in trying them. So I'm just going to pass those on while they're still full. My Boing concealers I am going to keep. I do really, really like those. I also love my MAC Studio Fix. And then this is another Boing concealer. That's going to stay. My Natasha Denona Eye Light Concealer is going to stay. And then my Naked Skin Concealer. So that's what we're down to for concealers. That's not bad at all. I know a couple of them are in there, but they're probably not coming back afterwards. So what else do I have? This is this Eye Fast Response Cream. Love that. I'm going to throw that in there. Another MAC, that same stuff that I have in there. So I'm going to pass that along to somebody. It's just a sample size. Here's another detox mask. Are these all detox masks? Renewing, detox. Oh, my Shape Tape concealer also going to go in there. What mask are you? Superstart Skin Renewal Boost. I do really like that. I love this primer as well. This is my only drugstore primer, and I do really like it. This is a new lip scrub that I just got, and as soon as my lips heal, because they are cracked right now, I will be trying that, as is this like magic balm, which I'm going to keep even though I didn't really use the other one. I'm going to put this in here so that I remember to use it. I think I'm going to keep both these masks and just try them out. This is just a sample size, so I'll probably use it up pretty quickly. This is kind of what we have left to go through in this drawer. Keeping that. This is a Soothing Eye Concentrate, which I feel like is similar to my Fast Response Cream, which I like more. So I think I'm going to give this one away. This is that cleansing gel. I'm going to keep this. There's not a ton left in here anyway. I've got a Kabuki brush that just needs to be cleaned. This stuff I adore. It is amazing. I'm keeping that. This I actually used to mix with my foundation just to water it down a little bit, but I don't use it anymore. And then this Cleanse Off oil I don't use either. So I think I'm going to back to MAC this. And then this is just a sample size, so I'm going to just throw that out. And then the last thing in here is this Caudalie serum. So I can't show you what I got rid of because I already threw it all in boxes, but this is kind of what we're left with. I just have to organize it back in the drawer. So that's pretty good. I'll show you the drawer when I'm done organizing it. Okay, so this is what I'm left with in this drawer, and I actually ended up having enough room that I could put all of my extra Quo beauty sponges in there, so I'm pretty happy with how the first drawer turned out. I got rid of quite a few products, and whatever I didn't get rid of is sitting in that basket for me to try and use. So the next drawer that we need to tackle is going to be my lipstick drawer, and that is going to take a lot of time. This drawer I'm not going to be super cutthroat with, definitely not now, just because the MAC lipsticks aren't going anywhere. I'm going to tell you guys that straight away. So let me pull all this out of this drawer. We'll put it all on the floor and we'll see what happens. Okay, so this is everything out of that drawer. Now, this isn't all of my lipsticks. Like, my liquid lipsticks are not here. This is just my stick lipsticks and my lip glosses. Like I said, this drawer is not going to be super cutthroat. Just because I either haven't tried a lot of the stuff or it's MAC and it's not going anywhere. So, yeah. This bin I'm also going to keep out because a lot of those NYX lippies that I got in that calendar in here, and I might want to get rid of them after I do like an all together thing. So those are going to go in here. Actually, I'm just going to put them all in there. That way I know which ones are from that. I don't even know where to start here. Okay, let's start with these. These are my Lorac Pirates of the Caribbean lipstick and lip gloss duos. None of these are going anywhere, even the blue one. I'm keeping them all together because I do love these. Even though I've never worn the blue one, I should wear it in a video soon and show you guys. But I've got 6 of them. They are all staying. They're not going anywhere. I already know that all of my MAC ones aren't going anywhere for the most part. Now I do have doubles of some. So the doubles I'm going to give away because I don't need two. Unless there's like one that's really empty and then I'll just use it up and keep it. And then I'm also have them down here just so that, what do you call it? So that I can check those colors against other colors that I might have in other brands to see what I want to keep and what I don't, if that makes any sense. So let's just start here. I already know these Dose of Colors ones are really, really nice, but I never ever reach for them. I've had them for a while now, and I never ever use them. So I'm going to give all of these ones away just because I don't use them. And even if I wanted to, I have other very similar colors in MAC somewhere. Like I have all these colors in my MAC lipstick somewhere, so there's no point keeping them. I'm going to put them in this bag so somebody else can get use out of them. I'm going to do the same with these Quo ones. That's not Quo, that's Urban Decay. Excuse me. These 3 Quo ones I got on sale at the drugstore, and they're very like old-timey lipstick cases. I think these are the ones that the smell kind of bothers me. Yeah, they've got a very like baby powder perfume kind of a smell to them. So these are going to be another 3 that I am going to just give away without even swatching. No second thoughts. Okay. Okay, well this one here, this little one, and this one, and this one I know came in that advent calendar. So straight away I'm just going to put them in there because I'll go through them later. Same with this butter lipstick was from that advent calendar, and all of these small matte ones. So I don't even need to think of that right now because I'll go through them at a later date. I'm sure there's more in here. This is a NYX lip lingerie that actually shouldn't even be up here. But that's going to go in there as well. Now, there's still so much to deal with. This Smashbox one, I literally just got in a subscription bag and I want to try it out before I decide. And I really do like that red. I want to try out the formula before I decide whether or not to pass it on. So that is going to stay for now. This is my NARS Orgasm lipstick. That is going to stay as well. I think it's the only NARS lipstick that I own. I think it is. This is another one I just got. This is a Medusa's makeup. It came in my top box and I love this color. But like I said, I haven't even used it yet. So that one is also staying for now. Okay. Another one for that pile. There's so much. This is another one that's got to go in here. Okay, I feel like I'm going to kind of do a little bit of organization here and then come back. And then we'll go through it from there. Vaguely organized everything. So I've got NYX at the bottom, some Smashbox, Urban Decay, a lot of MACs up there. Like I have MAC that I haven't even opened yet because I ran out of space. ColourPop, some drugstore stuff, Too Faced, and then all my lip glosses are here. So some of this I'm going to have to do off screen because I only have one hand, but I'll bring it back down and I'll show you guys it. I'm going to try and be really ruthless right now, or vaguely so, and then other things I'm going to swatch and decide what I want to keep. So I just got all of these Wet n Wild ones. Mickey just sent them all to me. I've only had the chance to wear one so far, so I'm going to keep all of these for now because I want to see how the colors are. And so far, I really, really like the formula of these, and it's nice to have a drugstore option, and that goes the same for this. I think this is a Maybelline one. For this Maybelline one, it's the only one I have of that kind, so I'm going to keep that as well, at least for now, until I can see if I like the formula. This one is by Lippy Girl. It's like this bright pink. That one's going to go because I for sure have similar bright pinks, and the formula just doesn't really, it's not bad, but it doesn't do anything special for me. My NYX ones. Okay. So the 3 mattes that I have are literally like all the same color, it looks like. And I'm not a huge fan of this formula. I do find it fairly drying, and I feel like I have all these colors somewhere in my MAC one. So I think I'm just going to like just get rid of all 3 of those because I don't really need them. I'm not using them. I'm not getting rid of my butter lipsticks because these are my favorite NYX formula. So these are both going to stay. The plush ones. Oh, that is orange. I'm going to swatch this really quickly and then take a look at what it looks like. So I swatched them both. I don't know. The formula is nice. I think we're going to get rid of the orange one. You know what? We're just going to get rid of both of them because I'm not reaching for them and I have a ton of reds. Even though that's a really nice red, it is in the shade Sacred Mix, just in case you were curious. Even though it is really, really pretty, I'm just going to get rid of both because I have a ton and I need to be, because I know I'm not getting rid of any of my MAC ones, I feel like I need to be a little bit ruthless with some of these NYX ones, so I'm going to get rid of both of these. Okay, Urban Decay, I can already tell you guys none of these are going anywhere. I absolutely adore these. I only have 6, and they're all in pretty different colors, I would say. Like I've got, I mean, those two are pretty close. I can say that Liar and Safe Word are both pretty close, but I love them all. So I'm just going to keep them all because they are freaking awesome. This one's really cool packaging too. Ta-da! Oh, looks like it's split a little bit down the back, but that's okay. So yeah, all of these are staying because I love my Urban Decay ones. Same can be said for my Too Faced ones. These are also not going anywhere. I love them all, although I feel like this one, no. I was going to say there was one that I thought was too brown for me, but I think I already gave that one away, so I'm going to keep all of those as well. Okay, so the Smashbox ones, really, really cute, tiny packaging, whatever, but I'm going to swatch them all and then see what I have similar in MAC and then get rid of whatever I don't want anymore. Okay, so I swatched all of those Smashbox ones on my hand. First thing I did find out is that I already actually have this Be Legendary one in the itty bitty size somewhere. Yeah, right there. Those two are the same. So I'm going to keep the really, really tiny one because I like this packaging better. And I'm going to pass along this one because I don't need both. Oh, I missed the bag. That's going to go in there. The other thing I realized is I don't like the way that the darker colors swatch. So the 2 darkest ones on the end, which are in Fig and Witchy, which is here, I am also going to pass along because I just don't like the way they swatch on my hands. And I'm going to keep for now the 3 neutral ones and the red one until I can go through for, well, no, be cutthroat. Be vicious about this. We're going to keep Legendary. No, I'm going to keep all 3 just for now until I can figure it out. This Mellow one I got in, I think, a top box. I do really, really like this color, this formula, but I have MAC ones in a similar color, if not the same. So as much as it pains me, I'm going to pass that one along. That bag's looking pretty healthy, I gotta say. Healthier than I thought it would. I have this one. This is a Laura Mercier one. Again, I hate the packaging, but I got this as a VIB. Can't even open it. Perk. Hold on, I'll see if I can get it open. So I was able to get it open. That's the color right there. I really like that. I think I'm going to keep it for a little while. And I also just got this Makeup Forever one in another VIB Perk. It's this really, really dark color. That I think I have similar ones to in other formulas, definitely in MAC, so I'm going to pass this one on as well before I've even used it because I don't need it. I just don't. Now on to these ones. This is my only HD Ultra, what is this? Ultra HD lip color. Lip gel. I really, really like this. This one's staying. I do really like these. They do stay really, really well once you get them working. But I think that they're more hassle than they're worth because you have to put the, well, yeah, you have to put the color on and then you have to let it sit and dry and then put the, like, balm part on. And I have similar colors. I think I'm just going to get rid of all 3 of these because I'm never reaching for them. My Color Pops. So, I'm going to keep this one. That's my pink one. I'm going to keep that one. I'm going to swatch both of these and pick which one I like better, and we're going to keep one. So hold on, let's swatch both. So a couple things happened. One, I realized that even though like the colors on the end are super similar, the colors look nothing alike. So I'm going to keep both. But I did notice that the one is very similar to that Smashbox one, and I do prefer the Color Pop. So I'm going to keep the Color Pop ones, and I'm going to go back into the Smashbox ones. And I think it was this one in Audition. Yeah, so this one's almost the same, so I'm actually going to pass this one on and keep the ColourPop one instead. So now we're down to just 3 of the Smashbox ones, so that's pretty good. Move that over there. Lip glosses. This is going to be hard because I'm not a lip gloss person, but I like all my MAC glosses. So I can't imagine which ones I'll get rid of. So let me organize this a little better and then I'll decide. So I kind of organized all of them into their sets and stuff. So obviously these Patrick Star ones I just got. I'm keeping all of them. The only reason I'm having them out still is because I'm going to kind of compare some colors. This one that looks like a weapon that came from Heidi D. It came out of a pink box, is going to go away. I never use it. What else? Some of these ones I think are old and have gone bad, and I'm noticing that these two are similar, so I think I'm going to get rid of this one. I just need to check if they are still good or not, so let me give it a little smell. So they don't have that same like really sweet vanilla-y scent that they used to have, so that leads me to believe that they're gone bad. So let me actually sniff a couple of them and decide if any of them have gone bad enough to return before I keep going. Okay, so all 4 of these ones have actually gone bad. I'm not sure as of when they went bad or whatnot, so they're all going to... I don't know if I can back to MAC these because they came as part of like a bigger set, but I'm going to try, and if not, I'm just going to throw them out. So those are all going to go into there. Now, I swatched a ton of them on my hand, so I kind of know what I want to stay and what I want to go. This Trolls one, it's in Saint Germain. The only reason I'm tempted to keep it is because I have the lipstick that matches, but it's this color here, like this really bright purpley pink that's like 2 from the left. I'm just not a fan of the color, so I think I'm just going to get rid of it, give it away to somebody that maybe will use it. The 2 next to it are the other 2 Troll ones, so I'm going to actually keep both of these because I do really like both. Then the top row, those 4 glittery ones are all of my Star Trek ones. I think I'm going to keep the first 3 and get rid of this one because it is just washed out, and I prefer, you know what? I think I just prefer that top Star Trek one. Those 3 on the end are all very, very similar. So I think I'm actually going to give up both of these 2 and just keep the 1. Okay. Good job, Sam. Good job. Way to be cutthroat. So that's not bad. Of the 7 so far that or I guess of the 11 I've gone through, I'm keeping 4. These are all, now we're going to get bad. These are all brand new. I just got them in the Christmas release. They're all staying. Of these ones, I think I'm going to get rid of these 2 because they're very light, and I'm going to keep these 2. So those 2 are both going to go away. These 2 I love both. Like I said, I'm not getting rid of my Patrick Star or my Juicy Fruity Juicy, whatever this collection was. And then my Mariah Carey ones, which are all kind of the same. I feel like I'm missing a couple. Maybe not, but I'm going to keep them all for now. And then I'm also going to keep all of these for now. So I was doing well, and then I kind of fell at the final hurdle, and that's what we're keeping. So now, this one, I really, really like this Trace. What's this? Trace-Steak. It's got like a balm on one end and a lip crayon on the other. I love this. This is not going anywhere. So then what I'm left with is, oh yeah, I have this NYX Whipped, it's a cheek and lip souffle. I never really reach for this either, and I'm not a big fan of like this creamy of blushes, so I think I'm going to pass this on. I've only really ever used it once. I know Mickey loves this too, and she can't get it, so even though I've used it, maybe I'll ask if she wants it, and if not, I'll give it to another friend, but that's going to get passed on as well. So then I'm left with all of my, oh, there's some Lime Crime in here. Let's take a look at these 3 and decide if I want to keep all of these. Let me swatch them and we'll see. So I tried to get all the lip gloss off my hand, and now my hand is covered in sparkles, so we're going to use here. So I think I'm going to keep the bottom 2 and get rid of that top one. Because I have a lot of neutrals, and I don't really like the like brownie finish of that one. So I think we're going to keep the bottom 2 and get rid of the top one of the Lime Crime. Okay, so not a lot happened in terms of my MAC ones. I did figure out a couple that I could pass on, and by a couple I mean 3. So I have this one. This is in Russian Red, and I had one, and I just got one in a new collection. So this one I have is untouched, so I'm going to give this one away. Even though it's one of my favorite reds, like I have a full one pretty much. Like, where's my one? Like, I have pretty much a full one. I just swapped the lids because I like having the colored lid better than having just the regular one. So I just switched the lids. But I'm going to give away the Russian red. I am going to also give away, or I'm going to back to Mac this Velvet Teddy has seen better days. It got left in a car. It got melted. It got ruined. The consistency's never been the same since I tried to freeze it back together. So I'm just going to back to Mac this one because I do have, like one here that is like totally fine. And I've got it in a little size too, if I'm completely honest. Actually, that's what I should do. I should pull out those mini lipsticks and see which ones I have there that I am willing to part with my larger ones. And then this one in Breathing Fire, I accidentally got a double of. So we're gonna give that one away as well. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna pull the little ones down and see what else I can part with. So out of the mini ones, I found another 3. Well, there's 4 in there that I already have, but one of them is Diva, and that's my favorite color, so that's not going anywhere. But I was able to find another 3 of the big ones that I can pass on. They are in Please Me, Whirl, and Mangrove. I have them all in the tiny ones, and I would rather keep all of those ones together and cute and pretty than keep the big ones, so I'm going to give away the big ones. They're all still in good shape. Because I have so many, I don't use them all the time, which is kind of the other reason I want to keep the little ones. But yeah, so I'm going to keep those ones and give all of these ones away. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm not going to even try and get rid of any more. I'm just going to reorganize this a little bit more. But other than that, that's where we went with the MAC lipsticks. Okay, so this is kind of where I'm at for MAC stuff now. I think that's all going to fit. I found 3 more that I'm actually either going to give away or throw away. So this one in Diva, I had mentioned I had it in that collection, and I said I thought it was my favorite color, but I don't actually think this one is. I think the color I was thinking of is D for Danger. I do really like this one too, but I was just being silly, being like, I need both, I don't need both, and realistically, if I ever do run out, it's not such a far stretch. I've got all that back to MAC stuff now. I can save it and buy another one eventually if I need to. So I am just going to pass that along. And these 2 have kind of got a funny smell to it. And it makes sense because I've had them for years and years and years. And they are in Cockney and Lustering. Neither of them are limited edition. So I think I'm just going to back to MAC both of them. And if I really am missing the colors, I'll pick them up again, but otherwise I'm not even going to bother. And then these are all like limited edition ones that I'm keeping or lip tensities, just stuff that won't fit. So I'm going to put this all back up in that drawer and we're going to see ultimately how much of a dent I made in it. So I don't remember if you guys remember what this drawer looked like before, but I feel so much better. Like, I know it doesn't seem like I got rid of a lot, but like, I have all of this space open now. This used to be a full double layer of lip gloss and it's not anymore. And like, check out the bag. There is actually like a ton in that bag that I'm getting rid of. And I didn't think I would do that well. So I'm on a roll. So I'm going to keep going. We're going to tackle this drawer next. My next lip drawer. Okay, so this is everything out of that next drawer down. This is all of my liquid lipsticks, lip liners, and lip balms. A lot of this stuff I'm going to need to try on because there's some colors here that I know don't work for me. Like, no, not that one. That wasn't what I was thinking of. Like this one here. This is a liquid catsuit, and this brown, I know it doesn't work for me, so I know that that one's going to go away. But I've got like these MAC ones that are just in a little bit deeper of shades that I want to give a quick try to. I want to try them on and see if I like the way they look on me. And if they don't look good, I'm just going to get rid of them because I felt like I was actually more cutthroat in the last drawer than I really thought I was going to be. And I've got like a ton of stuff to go through. In terms of the liners, I'll tell you guys now, my MAC ones aren't going anywhere. They're my favorite, but what I am going to do is swatch them next to some of these ones. And if I have similar or same colors in multiple different brands, the other brands are going away. Or these ones, I'm not really a big fan of. I don't like the way that they work. They break really easily on me. So unless I really don't have any color similar to them, these are all going as well. So let's start with the liners. I'm just going to double swatch some stuff and see where we end up. So my hand's looking kind of disastrous right now. Ultimately, I didn't get rid of a ton because even though I've got like a lot and I thought a lot of them were the same. Like, both the ColourPop ones, I don't have dupes for. Like, I can get close, but not exactly. Same thing for, like, all of my Urban Decay ones. I bought them specifically to go with an Urban Decay pencil. Like, they match exactly, or an Urban Decay lipstick, excuse me, so they match exactly. So I'm just going to keep these all. And then I was sort of swatching through these ones, and I just decided, you know what, like, I don't need them. I've got so many. I haven't been using them, so obviously I'm not going to miss them. So I'm just going to get rid of all of these. I also have an Estate one and a Laritzi one in here. So that wasn't very good. I only got rid of 6, and I kept obviously all of these, but, you know, whatever. At least it's some. So I reorganized these. They used to be split into MAC pencils and every other pencil, but I decided to change it into like formula. So these are all my regular pencil formula, and all of these are more of like creamy finish formulas. Now I also have these, I think these are called Velvetees. Yeah, Velvetees lip pencils. I'm going to swatch them really quickly and see if I want to keep any of them, because I used to really like them, but I haven't used them in a while. So these are the 3. I was going to keep that really light peachy color one, but you know what? I think I'm going to just give them all up. I'm never reaching for them. I'm not a big fan of the patent polish finish. It's just too sticky for me, and I've got lipsticks in similar colors, so I'm just going to get rid of all 3 of them. So my MAC Retro Mattes are literally my favorite liquid lipstick formula of all time. I've also got a couple of these like Grand Illusion ones that I haven't even tried yet. So the only one I'm actually going to get rid of is this one. I swatched them on my lips and I don't mind them, but these colors are so similar. I think I'm going to keep the darker one and get rid of this lighter color here. So, but other than that, these are all staying, and I am going to keep these out so that I can compare other formulas to the colors, because I know these are my favorite. So if I have ones that are the same and I'm not absolutely in love with the formula, I'm going to get rid of the other one and keep this one. So once again, sorry, I just have this highlighter out just because I was using the mirror in it to test lip colors. I have them all like organized by brand. Again, there are some missing. I honestly don't even know where they are. They're probably in purses or somewhere in my room. So if I find more, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, for the most part, this is everything kind of organized to brand. That way, if I know there's a brand I love, I can just grab it all and keep it all. And if I know there's a brand I hate, I can just grab it all and get rid of it all. So we're kind of going to do it that way. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to keep both of my Kat Von D Everlasting liquid lipsticks. Those are both staying. My MAC Vamplify lip glosses. These are my absolute favorite lip glosses. Those are staying as well. The only reason they're in this drawer is because the tubes are too big to fit up top into the other drawer. So that's just going to go in there. These 2 MAC Lip Prep and Primes are both staying. I haven't even tried any of these Smashbox ones yet, so I do want to give them a fair shot before I declutter them. So those I'm going to actually put in that that keep thing, but try them out just to see how I like the formula. This lip stain from Unique, I'm just going to pass on because I've never ever reached for it. It's really nice, but I just don't. Same thing with this Lip Bonbons. The smell kind of bothers me, and I'm not a fan of the color that it's tinted. Okay, now this is getting trickier. I think a lot of the other stuff's going to need to be swatched. Oh, first things first, not a big fan of the Soft Matte Lip Cream, so that's going to go. This lip conditioner is staying. It's just a MAC lip conditioner. These 2 Tarte ones, the Graveyard Girl ones, are both going to stay. I do have an open one of this, but this is my backup because I knew they were limited edition and I adore this color like more than anything. These 2 Maybelline Superstay matte inks are both going to stay as well. I love that formula. Same with my Revlon Ultra HD matte lip colors. I love the smell and the formula of these. Those are going to stay. These Lush ones, I think I'm just going to get rid of all 3 of them. I'm not a big fan of the packaging. It's just really bulky, and I don't display my makeup like a lot of people do, so there's no point in me keeping them. Those are all just going to go. I'm going to keep these. Do I want to keep these Lush lip balms? Let me just smell them. Oh, they look like they're not the greatest anymore, if I'm completely honest. That one looks like it's gone off. That one looks okay, but I can't see myself wearing the red And the pink looks like it's gone off as well. So I'm just going to throw them all out just because I don't know what's good and what's not anymore. Do they have an expiration date? Yeah, 26th of December of this year. So I'm just going to be proactive and throw all 3 of those in the garbage because obviously they're not looking good anymore. These Meat Matte Hues from the Balm, Mickey just got me. I'm keeping both. Same with this Snow White lip balm thing. The only reason it's down here is because the only drawer would fit in. These are not going anywhere. Okay. This Laritzi one I'm going to give up. I never reach for it. I'm not a huge fan of the color. Same thing with this Soap and Glory. This is a lip plumper. I don't like the way that this feels on my lips. It's kind of glossy and it just bothers me. I just got this Quo lip crayon. You know what? I'm just going to give it up straight away. It just came in one of those beauty advent calendars, and I'm not going to do a review of all the products in there. I'm just not a fan of it. I'm just going to give it away now before I even use it so someone else can have it new. I'm going to keep my, what is this called again? Colored Rain liquid lipstick. I really like that. This Lippy from Butter London. These 3 I'm going to keep. I feel like I was a fan of all 3 when I used to use them, but they've gotten lost since then. So those 3 I'm going to keep. The mini Tarte ones. I'm just going to get rid of all of them. My mom's calling me for dinner, so I better go. But we'll pick this up in a minute. But yeah, I think I'm just going to get rid of all of these because I have similar colors, if not the same color, in some other formula. And I kind of always forget I have them because they're so tiny and they get lost in the drawer. So get rid of all of those. I'm going to go for dinner, and when I come back, we'll keep going. I am back from dinner. This is what we still have to go through. I'm going to be honest. I did swatch a 10 on my hands before you guys got here, and I kind of already know what's going to go. So, the biggest shock of the night is that I'm actually going to get rid of one of my MAC Selects because this color and this one Lime Crime one are like, I'll show you. It's those 2 that are right next to each other there, like those 2. I'll get real close. They're almost exactly the same, and ultimately I did come to find that this formula was a little more opaque than this one. So I'm going to pass this one on and keep this one. So that's the biggest shock that's happened so far. I'm going to keep all my Diamond Crushers. I swatched them all on my inner arm, and they're too pretty. I can't give them up. I'm keeping those all. I'm going to get rid of this Tarteist lip paint, this bright pink one. I just never reach for it. I have other pinks that I prefer. For my Urban Decay ones, this pink is not quite, I thought it was more neutral when I bought it. I don't like the way that the color looks on me, so I'm going to keep the 2 dark ones and get rid of this pink one. Similarly, this pink, this liquid catsuit is the same, so I'm going to get rid of this. I already got rid of the brown one I have, and I'm going to keep the other 4 because I do really, really like this formula as well. The liquid suedes. So these are all right here, those 3 right there. I think I'm going to keep this Tea and Cookies one, and I'm going to get rid of these 2. This one's really pretty, but it's so bright. I just don't see me wearing it. I'm going to just get rid of both of them. This Versacolor Stain, I'm going to keep. This Too Faced Melted Matte I just got, but I've never even used it, and I have similar colors in MAC formulas and in, I think ColourPop was the other one I discovered I have close to it, so I'm going to just pass that one on. For these, I'm going to keep this Infallible paint from L'Oreal because I haven't had a chance to play with it yet, so I'm going to keep that. And I'm going to pass on this Maybelline Vivid Matte Liquid. I just don't like the consistency of the formula. And this Maybelline Color Jolt. I hate the applicator. It's one of those foamy, fun, whatever applicators that I can't stand, so that's going to go as well. Into the rest of the Lime Crime, I think I'm going to be giving up these, I don't even know what that is, these 2, these are in Wisteria and Blondie, just because the Blondie is a lot like the Happy one, which I do prefer. It's a little darker, and I've swatched this Wisteria one. I'll show you guys it. It's right here. It's that bright purple that's right there on my knuckle. I just don't see myself wearing it, and that's the Blondie there, that gold one. It's just too light. So I'm going to give up both of those, and then I'm going to keep the rest of my Lime Crime because I do really, really like this formula. Okay, I have 2 NYX lip lingeries. I'm keeping both. I love these both. into, this is what's kind of left. I have these two here, this lip scrub I'm going to keep, and then this macaroon lip balm I'm going to keep as well. And then we just have ColourPop, and I've sort of already split it up. These are the ones I'm keeping, and these 3 Stila ones I'm keeping, and all of these I'm getting rid of. So I am going to really quickly reorganize that drawer, and then I will show you. Oh, I also have this. This is a Smashbox Instamatte. I haven't tried this yet. I think I'm going to keep it just to try it out. I'm going to put it in that same little bin just to give it a shot to it and see how it goes. But yeah, I'm going to organize all of this makeup, and then I'll come back and show you what the drawer looks like. All right, you guys, so this is what this drawer looks like now. I feel so good about how much I got rid of it out here. This basket used to be overflowing. It is no longer. And then I can have room to fit all these up front. And it's literally 2 layers. So all my MAC ones are underneath. I know where they all are, so I can reach for them.
Alrighty, so that is the end of the first video. That is all of my primers, concealers, lip products, decluttered. I know I didn't do as well as like some people have done in their declutters, but honestly, I did a lot better than I myself thought that I would do. I got rid of a lot more lipsticks and lip products than I thought. The concealers and primers was pretty easy. I know what I like. I know what I don't like. And a lot of the stuff too that you guys saw me throwing into that like use it or lose it little bin that I had. That stuff has been gone through since the video was originally filmed, and I have either decided I liked it and it went back in the drawer, or used it up in sense of a lot of the MAC stuff that I put in there. And honestly, a lot of the MAC concealers that I put in there and those like quick stick perfecting sticks, I never touched over the 2 weeks since I filmed that video, so I just got rid of them because I just said, you know what, if I'm not using them when they're sitting out right in front of me, I'm not going to use them if they get buried in a drawer. So my back to MAC bag is looking quite healthy. So yeah, if you like this video, then hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it, and keep your eye out for part 2 of my decluttering, which is going to be eyeshadows, mascaras, eyeliners, and blushes. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.